Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This gun works sometimes, is what he said. As he posted this replay, he says, this gun works sometimes. That Chas from the Vlint clan. I like that name. The VLNT clan. He's in his T110E3. Here he goes. And he's, is this map okay for T110E3? I'll tell you in a second. No artillery? Yes, it's okay. No artillery in this map. Go straight to the center ridge line and poke over there with your big, amazing, heavily armored front. And he just has to hope that his gun works. And it works sometimes. How you guys doing? Well, you shoot! Oh, okay. How you guys doing, by the way? Did I already ask you that? Is everyone having a fantastic summer? Summer is amazing here in Canada. The days are long. The days are warm. The nights are short. The nights are warm. Nature is wonderful. Whew. So, in Canada, it's time to go out and explore. Go out and have fun. Because we know after it's over, there's a long, cold, dark winter. Which I also enjoy, but, you know, just saying. There's a contrast. I think he's blind shooting. Do you think that hit? We're going to have to keep track of these. The shells are not hitting the ground behind. We will keep track of this, okay? Sometimes I say we'll keep track of this, and then at the end of the game I forget to check in the post-game stats. So remind me. No shot there, buddy. Remind me to check. Don't let me go through the post-game stats and not check. How many blind shots you get? Now these guys are in the little, there's a little cavity in there. There's no way. See? The gun doesn't work. Oh, now that's a target. Now you've got something. If he had just held that shot, eh? Okay, now he's got a target. Oh, he held it. There, okay. He's finally got one. He low rolled. Sometimes the gun hits and sometimes the gun high rolls. But not often. You know, the T110E3 is notorious for having a troll gun. Especially, you know, if you're moving at all and you're not fully aimed. And it notoriously low rolls. I don't know why. Ask Wargaming. I just do the commentary. I just watch thousands and thousands of games and check the statistics and know that it low rolls more than it high rolls. You can decide why. Ho 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 ho! In that particular shot, we do not know if it was a low roll or high roll, because he got 726 damage, which is below his 750 alpha, but it was enough to destroy the target, so it's a secret. Wargaming knows, but they won't tell us. I think they should, that's what I think they should do. When you take a shot with your tank, it should show two numbers. Your roll, the roll you had, and then the result, right? Because sometimes you bounce. It should say 823 bounced. You go, ah! I would have high rolled on it, but it bounced. Then the next shot, 652 damage. Oh, I got him. And then Wargaming, oh wait a minute, then they could just program it to lie, right? They could say, see? Oh, high roll. If Wargaming did that, they would just, every shot you pen would roll like 620. And every shot you bounce would roll 850. And it was his bounce. Your average roll was 750. You just only penetrated the low ones. Papadana. I kid you not. They would figure out a way of, you know, secret balancing techniques. Tank is performing too well, Yuri. We noticed that this patch, when you sort top damage games for TDs, the T110E3 is there very many times. We must adjust the low roll, high roll dynamic. If they did that, they would immediately, the whole re would immediately get nerfed. Whoa! A low roll. Let's look at them. 663, 620, 626 I said doesn't count. 799 is a high roll, 709 is a low roll. And what's it gonna be, eh? What's it gonna be? Low roll. I've done videos about this before. I won't belabor the point, but E100, T110E3, low roll. E100, T110E3, the two tanks. They're always low rolling. You just low roll after 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 low roll. Have a little bit of low roll. What the hell is the Grille doing there? He thinks he's safe. But why did you do that? That could be a blind shot hit with HE, which will roll 152 because he hit the gun barrel. And there's the Grille again. See, he moved around rather than stick with where the Grille was, and now he can't blind shoot the Grille. Oh, no, the Grille is back! The Grille is back. Stone cold sober, as a matter of fact. 507, but it was a kill shot. We don't know if that was a low roll. According to Wargaming, that would have been it would have been a high roll. Guys, that would have been a high roll. That is how game is balanced. Did he just drive through that without knocking it down? See, you can't use the kill shots because then you would say, oh, he only rolled 83. That's a low roll. You can't use kill shots in your discussion. But you can use... Bang on, 750. T57 heavy gets 750'd. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Low roll for the kill. There you go. Ooh, he's done some good damage here. Now, we have to check if he hit any blind shots, okay? And what did I say? That would be a good title. That would have been... It showed 5,960 damage. He aced the tank and he ended up with 9,170 damage. So the low rolls weren't so low. And if we check here, he hit... the Grille twice. So he hit the blind shot on the... He hit the HE shot on the Grille, and I think the last kill shot was 480. So he rolled about 1,000 on that HE shell, didn't he? And he got a couple other blind shots in there. I'm not sure. You guys can look through that and decide. And yeah, he only lost a little bit of credits. And now it's time to feature Daddy Buns from the Tents clan. Let's make the thumbnail for the video. He's got his fly rod. It's a Grille! I almost didn't realize that it was a Grille. Daddy Buns. We're featuring it because his name is Daddy Bun. And like I said, sometimes the gun works. Don't you hate people that back... The game starts and they back up? Don't you hate that? You're ready to go, right? You've picked your spot on the map. You got your finger on the W key. This finger. Push it on the W key. Because this finger and this finger are right and left. So this finger's on the W key. At least the way I do it. And then you're ready to go. And it goes, battle starts. And you press it. And the guy in front of you backs up. And you waste 4 seconds. Especially if you're in a light tank. That's really fun. Let's see. The gun sometimes works. And it was a high roll. We know it was a high roll. We don't know how high. But he rolled 759. He rolled 759. He probably would have rolled higher had that tank had more HP. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's balanced. 692. There you go. Game is balanced. Yeah. That's fun. Okay, let's see. Sometimes the gun works, doesn't it? Oh, 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 yes. Yes. Aim. Ooh! That would have been a high roll. That would have been a high roll if this was an object of whatever variety. Okay, here he goes. Oh, oh. Oh! Sometimes the gun works. He is having the game of his Grille life. His teammates were spotting. He was there. I'm surprised at how quickly the gun is aiming. Does he have, what is it called? Enhanced gun laying drive? That would have been a high roll. Because he's had some, you know, some low roll. That would have been a high roll. So it's balanced. We need to write new algorithm when we analyze the high roll, low roll ratio. All the shots that bounced, that would have been a high roll. I made myself laugh. That's what this video is about now. Take a shot. Take a shot. Ah, if that guy had more HP, that would have been a high roll. But you know what? I'm surprised that shot hit. For a Grille, that was like, whoa. That was just unbelievable. Oh, Object 268 says hello right through the house. Hits the Grille because it's an object. And it was a high roll. No, it wasn't. It was a 750. Bang on. Okay. The object's going to take another blind shot at this bush. This is not a... As soon as you get hit... Oh. That would have been a high roll. If that player was there with a lot of HP, it would have been a high roll. That time it hit the dirt behind him. Or maybe we should make a new shirt. Because we need some new merch. That would have been a high roll. We'll have a tank with a shell ricocheting. You know, like a graphic picture of a ricocheting shell. And it'll say on it, that would have been a high roll. Now, he's shooting a German tank. I mean, a Russian tank. If it was a German tank, it would have been a high roll. It was a low roll. Let's face it, he low rolls almost every shot. T110E3 E100, and I guess Grille. I don't know if I can keep it in the commentary now. I've made myself laugh. I've got the giggles. Sometimes I make my... See, this is why I've been able to keep doing these videos for such a long time. Because I amuse myself. It entertains me. Snap it, snap it. If you snapped it, it would have been a high roll. There you go. Oh! He didn't have enough HP. That would have been a high roll. I've never seen a Grille be so aggressive. What the hell is the Grille doing, even using his W key? It's crazy, I tell you. Insane. He's insane. From inside. That would have been a high roll. I know he's low rolled every shot. Okay? But all these shots he's bounced would have balanced things out. It would have been high rolls. That'll be the new thing, that if the forums were still up, shoot. That guy had more HP, that would have been a high roll. Oh, das Stichste wurde angefangen. So let's see. He did get the blind shot. He's up over 5,000. I think he got the blind shot, didn't he? Let's see what the blind shot was on that Sharfooter. Because he hit him twice. Ends up doing 1,200 damage. And I think he hit him the first time for... it would have been a high roll if we had noticed it in the game. Did he make credits? Yes! Well, there you go. We have to end it now. I need to go have a cup of coffee. I'll catch you guys on the next one.